today we're talking about babies' wake windows. When we had our baby in the first about a month, we had no idea what wake windows were. So we would basically put baby down when she was super tired, and we realized that was wrong. That if she gets to the overtiredness, it's way harder to put her down. She's gonna be fussy and she's not gonna be wanting to go to sleep basically, even though she's super tired. And we learned about the wake windows. So if this video can help you not go through the month that we went through, I hope it's helpful. So what is a wake window? The wake window is basically the time between naps, or the time between any time that they're sleeping. So it's the time that they are awake. And you want the wake window to be long enough so that they're tired and want to go to sleep, but not too long so that they're not overtired and will not want to go to sleep somehow. They don't know yet that if they're overtired, they need to sleep. They're gonna just want to be fussy and it's not gonna work out. Okay, so let's first talk about sleepy cues. What I read after a month of trying things without knowing about the wake windows was you need to go with the baby sleepy cues, but stay within your wake windows. What are sleepy cues? Basically, just cues that they are tired. And that includes yawning, rubbing their eyes and ears, moving their head from side to side. When they suddenly have a glaze over or a dazed look, droopy eyes, fussing, crying, arching their back, and sometimes even refusing to eat. So those are sleepy cues. What I realized, especially in the first 4 months of life of our baby, is if baby gets to those last couple of ones, fussing, crying, eyebrows getting red, and arching their back, even like rubbing her eyes, if we got to that point, we were too late. So ideally, you kind of learn as you go. So you're going to realize at some point that after, for example, an hour, that's when they start rubbing their eyes. So you want to start the process of putting them in bed before that happens. At least that's what happened with us. So what we would do is, I knew as a newborn that she would need to go to sleep within an hour 15 minutes of waking up. Unfortunately, she would be nursing for about 45 minutes, so that didn't give us a lot of time to do anything. But around 45 minutes to maybe 50 minutes, we would start maybe dimming the lights or trying to walk her around and speak in a soft voice so that she knew that she was going to sleep soon. So we would just calm her down first around 5 to 10 minutes prior to her sleepy cues. And then when her sleepy cues would begin, she was ready to be put down and she would fall asleep. So what are those wake windows by age? I'm going to start with newborn, and it's going to go all the way up to 18 months. The newborn's wake window is between 60 and 90 minutes. 4 to 6 months is between an hour and a half and 2.5 hours. 7 to 9 months is between 2 hours and 3.5 hours. 10 to 12 months is between 2.5 and 4 hours. 13 to 15 months is between 2.5 and 4.5 hours. 16 to 18 months is between 4.5 and 5.5 hours. And then once you hit that 18 months, it's about 5 to 6 hours. So you get approximately only one nap a day from that point on. Now, every baby is going to be completely different. In the beginning, she would err more on the short wake windows. So if it was between 60 and 90, she would be around 60. And the older she gets, she is kind of lengthening her wake window. And she is now 8 months. So 7 to 9 months is 2 to 3.5 hours. And she'll do 3 to 4 hours. So I know that if I put my baby down after 2 to 15 minutes, she's not going to be sleeping long enough for her nap. But if I stretch it a little bit, so maybe if I want to stretch it and I see that she's kind of tired now, I will put her in the carrier and move around, and it's going to change her focus away from being tired so that when I put her down, she's tired enough to sleep for a longer nap. So instead of maybe a 45-minute nap, she's going to give me an hour and a half to 2 hours, which is helpful for me to do something for myself. One last thing, I also realized that her wake window is shorter in the morning and it stretches out in the afternoon and evening. So in the morning, she's going to do maybe 2.5 to 3 hours wake window between the time that she wakes up in the morning and her first nap. And then she's going to do first nap to second nap. She's going to do maybe 3.5 hours. And then second nap to bedtime, she could stretch for 4.5 hours if we wanted to. So again, get to know your baby, get to know what they need and work with that. It's kind of fun to figure out, and it changes every couple of months. So have fun with it and take care. Bye.